I get this a lot. Anger. I was driving along, somebody did something, and the next thing I was trying to use my car as a weapon to take them out, trying to cause an accident. I don't understand where this rage comes from. Or she said something and I responded, and the next thing I blacked out. And when I came to, the house was a mess and she had a broken nose and black eye. And this sadly happens to a lot of men. They don't understand where their anger comes from. So it's a bit of a complicated thing and it's not that simple to resolve. But let's give you an idea. It comes from childhood. What is the root feeling of that anger? And quite often it's something called disrespect. I felt disrespected. I felt that when the person did that, they disrespected me. And therefore I went into a blind rage. Right? The other thing they say is that they didn't hear me, they wouldn't listen to me, that sort of stuff. So it boils down to disrespect at the end of the day. Now we take that and we have a look at where does this feeling originate in your body. It could be in your gut, it could be in your heart, it could be in your arms, it could be in your legs, it could be in your buttocks, it could be anywhere. It starts somewhere as a feeling. And then it moves somewhere, and then eventually it gets to your head, and that's where all bets are off. You erupt into anger, and you start bashing and breaking and beating, and you don't understand how you got there. So anger management essentially is finding the root cause of your anger, finding out where it originates in your physical being, and then giving you the tools to be able to manage and change that anger, change in the way that you focus or talk about it, change in the way that you look at it, change in all sorts of things about it. And it's not an easy tool, but it works. It works. So if you're somebody who at work, you lose your temper and you start throwing your toys out of the cot like a 7-year-old that isn't getting his favorite toy for Christmas or for his birthday, then you need to come to some anger management training or some anger management courses where we will help you control and manage that anger. It is entirely possible. The biggest issue with men that snap into a blind rage is that they do not understand their anger. They don't understand where it comes from. And that's what I do. I help men understand where that anger comes from. We work through different things and different scenarios to help you become a more calm, more rational person. And this is just part of what we do. Check us out, sign up for it, and change your life.